wrong ได้ไหมได้แล้วที่เกิร์บได้ออกเลยนะลบทิ้งเลยสุดแต่ชอบตัวนี้มาลองเปิดเพลงอ่ะเฮ้ยชอบตัวนี้มาลองเปิดเพลงอะเฮ้ยซึ่ง The song that we will be playing in the background is a list that what let me test it ไอ้ดีวะฝรั่งนี่ไอ้หนูดำอันนี้ this is probably my no, background message when I'm reading your thing. This is probably my best product background message when I'm reading your thing. เออเออเออเวลาเออได้รู้เวลาเออได้รู้นางแบกนางแบกทำอะไรกันอยากกินนี่ก่อนของอร่อยเมืองลบบุรีขนมเปี๊ยะบ้านครูเบิร์ตอยากกินนี่ก่อนอะไรนะของอร่อยเมืองลบบุรีขนมเปี๊ยะบ้านครูเบิร์ตอยากกินนี่ก่อนของอร่อยเมืองลบบุรีไม่ให้กินหรอกนี่จะกินคนเดียวครับไม่ให้กินอืมทำไมกันดิเปิดด้วยออริจิไม่ชอบแป้งทำตาไปเออว่ะเอาเรื่องว่ะไปเอง ไม่เปิดเงียบเลยอืมอย่างนี้เห็นลูกของดีของดีนั่นแบบว่าให้มันดีกว่าไม่ใช่ขนมเปี๊ยะธรรมดาเนี่ยผมเรียกว่าโดมอะไรหอมอะไรอืมออกเหมือนหัวไอ้มูเลยหอมเหมือนก็หอมอืหอมที่สุดแล้วว่าหัวหอมเต้าหอมหัวหอมหัวเต้าหัวหอมอืมมันให้ครับไม่เก่งครับไม่แบ่งครับอันนี้ไม่แบ่งครับไม่ต้องทำหน้าเศร้าครับมาอ้าว What would you want to do first โอเคอันนี้ไม่สำคัญแค่บอกได้ไหม Building transform อะไรวะเนี่ยปุ๊บลงเข้าตัด3 ทุ่มเอาวัดตรงช่างมันไม่ใช่สาระสำคัญแวบโอเคเราก็ยังคงมาเริ่มอะไรพวกนี้ก่อน20 นาทีเนาะภาษาไทย20ภาษาอังกฤษ20ภาษาไทยต้องครึ่งชั่วโมงเพราะว่าภาษาไทยอ่อนสุดเนี่ยก็หลายวัน
可惜天嘛，แสบตามากสุดยอดติดพัดลมนี่ก็แสบตามากโอเค เสียงดังมากเอาไปเสียงเบาไปไม่มีอะไรพอดีเลยโอเค just เดี๋ยวเปิด of party เป็น addition order มาฝึกพูดเลยเอ้ยรีบเกินฮัลโหลขอแบบ unlimited ได้ไหม3 pages เลยอย่าไม่รีบมาเถอะแล้วก็ฝึกพูดไปเลยเนาะเขาบอกว่าเราต้องพูดให้เวอร์ให้เวอร์ไปก่อนนะ the faster you drive the more fuel โอเคประวัติกูอยู่กูไปละ you are using 55 miles per hour it is the optimum speed on the highway authorities are again considering making 55 miles per hour required on all ways in an effort to mandate conservation. If they do that, you will be well ahead of the game on some highway in West Texas. เดี๋ยวควรจะแบบอยู่ตำแหน่งนี้ตลอดเนาะแล้วก็ขยับแค่นี้ที่มันต้องใช้ You can legally drive 80 miles per hour. Yes. Managed dramatically at this speed. So don't drive erratically. Strive for smooth start and stop. Pick a lane and stay in it without weaving in and out of traffic. The shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. Long shape verse C vessel made by Nordic Vikings and used for trade, commerce, exploration, and warfare during the Viking age. Long ships over many years in the Stone Age. The inversion of the and continuing up to the 9th and century with the Navy and how about sun here? Was the law in its centuries with character and long shit 都未成係啦。哎呀，又係啦。Is characterized as a graceful, long, narrow, light, wooden board with a shallow drop pool designed for speed. Why does Logan เพิ่งจะจบหน้าแรกเหรอเนี่ยอ๋อ There you go. Correct. AI ต้องใช้สมาธิสูงมาก Come on อ่ะเออนี่มันมาเรื่องด็อกได้ไงวะ ไม่เงียบมากไม่เงียบมากแต่เหนื่อยจัดเลยอืมต้องพิมพ์นิ้วมันยังจำที่ถูกไม่ได้เลยพอรีบเลยมันก็ไม่ได้ดีมากช้าลงแต่ว่าเอาให้ได้100%100%อ่าโอเคประมาณนี้เรากลับมาไปภาษาไทยอ่าครึ่งชั่วโมงแล้วมาทำไปนี่นะไม่ใช่เหรอผิดอีกจำเฮียอะไรไม่ได้แล้วสระโอยผิดอีกโดยสิโอ้ยพยักจำผิดอีกสระอ้นสระอ๋องสระอังอังอังโตเตโมตาเมตือมือโดราเอมันตออามโมตามโตเตโมตาเมตือมือตือมันนึกออกยากไรขนาดนี้ไม่รู้ขอองอมอมอมออากอเข เอาเอาไม่ผิดนิ้วไม่กันเอื้อมหน่อยนอหนูอยู่นี่ตามอยู่นี่มอม้าแล้วเอื้อมนิดนึงวอแหวนนิดนึงไม่ต้องเอื้อมแต่ไอ้เหี้ยนี่ต้องเอื้อมอยู่ยังเอื้อมเอออะว่าอาอย่าอ้างงานอยู่ปูปูไม่ใช่เหรอวะปูปูปูผิดอีกครั้งอ่ะไม่แปลกใจเลยครับนอนหนูอยู่นี่เป็นนอนหนูอยู่นี่ขึ้นสระอื่นประไม่ใช่เออสอเสืออย่างอางเมื่ออื่นอื่นไม่ถึงส่วนป่วนคืนอื่นอื่นอื่นเมื่อเอือผิดนิ้วอีกเอือเรื่องเอื้องเรื่องต้องต้องหน่อยต้องต้องต้องงองประเทศเทศตื้อผิดอันโวยหนึ่งอยอโนอ่าแล้วส่วนส่วนง่วงปุ๊บ ทรมานเออหัวแตกสัตว์ก็ต้องเท่านี้แหละมามากินเปี๊ยะเพิ่มพลังไม่กินเบียร์ทีเอาแบบนึงอืมไม่หวานบอกเลยเสาร์เนี่ยเวลาเนี่ย10 โมงเนี่ยเอ่ออยากเตอร์ชื่ออะไรนะเซิร์ชแอดจีเมลอ๋อมันก็เร็ว fast work ต้องฝึกพิมพ์ดีดไทยเพราะแม่งกว่าจะพิมพ์ได้เอ๊ะโง่เลยกูขอเล่นขอสัก2 ครั้งอืมธรรมดาเออต่ออีกพิมพ์เยอะเยอะคำแปลกแล้วก็คำแปลกเปิดได้เป็นคำเปิดวันนี้ไม่ได้ช่างไม่กันอืมอู้20 บท per minute เลยเหรอ the best so far นะพอไม่ละหมดแรงอันนี้คุณจะอยู่ดีด้วยเนี่ยเฮ้ยมาดูนี่หน่อยไหมเรามีที่เราคิดอยู่ว่าแบบควรจะแก้อะไร ซึ่งโน้ตไว้ในโน้ตหรอวะนี่ là luổng.โอเคง่วงนอนจังเลยวันนี้จมูกไม่ได้เป็นเลยใช่ไหมเดี๋ยวพี่จะขออันนี้นิดนึงถ้าเกิดผ่านบุญไปโอเคไหมแต่ว่า let's talk about is public public speaking practice. So the today's topic that I'm gonna talk, I really proudly present is ไม่มีคำอื่นบ้างละจริงๆจะแบบให้มันเขียนมาให้แล้วก็แบบลองฝึกดูนะ but anyway so what the topic that I put on this live stream is put at a header of this live stream live stream live streaming is what is it how was my first hackathon feels like as an organizer. I've never in my life participated in hackathon. For me, hackathon is really far from my. I never thought that I would have a chance to being a part of hackathon, because hackathon for me is more related to technologies or that data analytic or some kind of like a tech guard startup. But recently, my friend, my colleagues, couple, I cannot mention it, but cheese. got a chance to pick up some kind of event to build the culture in our company, and she decided to use hackathon that she attend with some like corporate company or the public company limited company. That hackathon inspired her, and she just wanted to taste in our company. The point is, we never ever do hackathon in our department as a subsurface tip. When I mention when I talk about subsurface, it's include geologist, geophysicist, and reservoir engineer. So this three, these three areas, we commonly work together. We analyze the data beneath the surface. So that's why we call the subsurface tip. And yeah, it seems like we are mostly dealing with the data, a big data, the technical data. But what we are assigned to work on with this hackathon is about the culture, because the company is currently lacking for some kind like an um specific culture that prevented that stop us to achieve our goal, which is adding more resources and reserves to the company to sustain the income of the company and our job as well in the end. So yeah, this hackathon is gonna focus on building the culture. There are three pillars that we are talking about. The culture that we are trying to build. We call it the subsurface DNA. This DNA is the framework that management is think or analyze that we are lack, and if we are able to improve it as a whole, we might increase the chance to achieving our goal to maintain the company resources and resources. That's why hackathon is came up, and that is what hackathon is serving. And so in a nutshell, couple contact me to being she's fairly initiated this idea when we were at the gym. When we were at the gym, she, I mean, I can see spark in her eyes talking about this event and what she's trying to use and to test or to do the pilot in our department. And I don't know. In the end, she just picked me as a team leader, the main team members, together with another guy that I'm not gonna mention. But so I, what do I have to be able to respond this kind of event? I've never attend or joined any hackathon in any form. What was I trained is design thinking that I oftenly use from time to time. The first time I trained the design thinking, thinking is the way we empathize the customer or the target to define the actual problem or pain point before initiated the the solution, pick it, do the prototype, and get the feedback from the customer to test it and do this feedback loop, improve the product and get the real product that solves the real problem. This is design thinking. This is all I've been obsessed with for like many years. Um, so to do this, I'm asking myself that am I capable of doing this? Am I qualified to do this? To help, to be the organizer of hackathon? At first, I don't think so. There's a lot of self-doubt, self-doubt, or the questions in my mind. To be honest, I've held a lot of even with the team, not alone, with the team. There's plenty, many of the event that I've been working with in various kind of types, from PR, from venue and locations, stages, activities, budgeting. There's a lot of part that I've trained since when I was in the university. So I kind of have some experiences and the confidence to making the decision that's my critical in some way. So yeah, in some part, I think I qualify, but for the hackathon, I'm totally disagree in the beginning. But what makes me more confident is the team. We have in total we have 14 team members, including me and couple. It's literally the dream team for me. This is one of the most proudest event that I ever held in my life. 30 years, 31 years of my life. So practically our team come we have two guys that was joined that's joined hackathon, but different type of hackathon is mostly about the data analytic or the geologic geological thing. I'll make it short is in summary is about the technical hackathon to solve to define or to analyze the data, the actual data for the technical goal, technical destination. I don't know what to say, how to say it, but yes. So we need that two guy experiences. So it's been like an intensive consultant. We have the frame from my experiences, from our experiences of heading that kind of event, but we need the technical part about the hackathon. What is this should be, or what other hackathon is doing, and how can we adapt it to use in our hackathon. In the end, we separated our staffs into like one, two, three, four, five, six, 16. My first, the first team of mine is the first team is my team. which is the organizers, simply organizers, what we call it participation and flow. That make it more complex, but it's just an organizers who have to like see the big pictures, being the main guys who understand all the activity that is coming and arrange everything. QC it, QC it. Can it? No, not really QC, but yes. But the activity in the that there are two different part of this hackathon that we are holding. Normally, the hackathon is like the short period of time, like 1 day or 2 day, and two full day, two one or full 1 day even, right? But as we are we will have a main job. I mean main work, and most of our staffs or competitor are not able to commit to spend time with us in full 1 day or full 2 day to do all of this and get the pitching. That is impossible. So we divided the activity into 2 days. The first half is the workshop. The second half is the pitch day. So in between, there will be 2 weeks for the sprint. So to make you more understand what is going on in this hackathon, is actually there will be the briefing day, we call the workshop, that we have to ally, align all participants to understand why we have to do this hackathon, that we have to implement the subsurface DNA to achieve also resource and reserve added to the company and all those. We need to change. We have to build the way we work together from the bottom to the top, not from the top to the bottom. So we have to speak it up. We have to create a psychological safety, and they create a space for the people who still believe in changing the pain that we are dealing with nowadays. So, and the source of the data that we have that we created is we launch the survey that deeply asking people in subsurface about what we are currently at on the DNA pillar. There's three pillars, which is risk taking. How many risks can we take right now? Are we able to do the risk appetizing? The second pillar is the out of box thinking. Are we able to think of the box, or we are doing it? What is obstruct the out of box thinking? The third pillar, the last one, is about the courageous judgment. I don't understand it at first, but yeah, from time to time I'm more clear about it. It's about, does our staff be able to make the decision with courage? So do they have enough data or workflow or the space to make the decision and even fail from the decision? How can they like make a decision even the data is not that much? There's a there's very high uncertainty. So this three pillar, risk taking, out of box thinking, and the courageous judgment, is tested by the survey. And the result from the survey, we got like 174 results, 174 guys submitted, and we analyze it using the card code, my friend card. And it gives us that the problem in our company right now is it's mostly about the system. We're trying not to blame it on people, right? Because to make a change, to make a change, I personally believe that people, everybody have the potential to do something. But will they do? Will they adjust? Will they speak it up? Why don't they do that? It's because the system isn't encourage them to do so. The system didn't support them. The system created more like downside, more negative feedback to them, to the guys who have an idea, to the guy who were taking the risk, or the guy who trying to make the good decision. So the system is what we blame in this hackathon. And we think we have to deal with the system by creating some another system or fix the current system, create a solution by reconfigure that. So for all the things that I'm trying to explain is the results, what's presented to 14 teams that sub that apply for this hackathon during the workshop day. They all align. They all see the data and they are as well understand how to tackle the data because we have no Ken that like the most experienced guy on the hackathon in design thinking. He teach all our participants about the design thinking with me. So yes, they have all the ingredient with the recipe. We let them do all the works with their own teammates for 2 weeks. So that's why we have 2 weeks sprint in between the workshop day and the pitch day. So during the 2 week sprint, we have like check-in session where we take a surveys from every team that does they get the problem statement yet and do they have the how might we question that would redirect, not redirect, that would pointing the way, light the path, อะไรวะ scope that would scope the solution for them, scope the problem. I mean, thus them are able to define the problem that they want to solve and what is the solution that they have in like the first week. The result is promising. I mean, it's really interesting. 14 teams don't really get the same problem, and we have different solution in many aspects from three pillars. So, oh, that's one thing that I want to put it on the record. That's one team that they want to withdraw from the competition. She she's like kind of like a senior staff, not that senior, but yeah, like 10, 10 or 15 year older than me. She's digging up the data, the survey results, and the problem statement that she's initially has is too like is unspeakable because it's too straightforward and it's too severe, too I mean too radical. But it is really the pain. If she think that if she's used this problem statement and present it to all staff in the company, she might be hated and she might destroy her relationship from her colleagues. And that's really not worth it for me. If I were her, I won't do that. And I might withdraw as well. But what our team's doing is was what our team was doing is we try to empathize her and try to flame to redirect the problem statement from the things that she cannot even tell me what it is because it's too radical. We redirect her to be the problem that why we have the pain. We know what the pain is, but why can't we have the space to speak it out? Why speak it out? Destroy the relationship. Why? Because if we really want to fix the problem, basically we have to put it on the table, understand it together, and yet recognize it that we really have the problem, and we have to admit it professionally, with no personal like with professionally, no personal, no hard feeling at all. But the current system is not really encourage the people to do that. So we shift her problem statement to be this is completely speakable and everyone, and it's really resonate with everyone for sure. Because I dare you that you have the same feeling in your company or your work life address that we really know the problem. Who is the problem? Even who is the problem? Or even what part of the process that is the problem. But sometimes we just cannot speak it up because he may hate me. All the relationship that we have been built for many years might be broken down by just one feedback. So yeah, I know that seems to be like a the personal the the individual problem, right? Like the mindsets of the guy, but we can really make a system that shaping the mindsets of the people in the company to be the one that we want. So the system is everything. So in the end, she committed to still being in the competition, to still be in the competition, and finally she have a great pitch deck. I'm trying not to survive, but she really have a great pitch deck that make the all make the whole silent for a moment because everybody wouldn't believe it that we can really speak it in this public event in live session, and everybody, I guarantee everybody love her because it's really what we're thinking our whole life. Yeah, so skip to the pitch day, which is like yesterday. Yesterday is this is Thursday, right? Yesterday afternoon. The pitch day was starting in in the afternoon after we have the lunch. But as an organizer, we have to do the dry run. The dry run start on 9:30 in the morning. And yeah, we dry run everything, mock up any dialogue for our MC. We dry run the test of the slides, pitch deck, the process, the like we check everything, dry run everything, assign people to take care on everything that we think that could happen and trying to prevent it, trying to make this even as smooth as possible until yeah, and until the event start on in the 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. So that pitch deck is magical. It's truly magical. Many people talk to me that this event is something. It is something that we need for so long. It is really a space where people can truly speak out on the problem they are having. Previously, we never have a chance or the space to clarify or to point out that that is our problem. Why don't we fix it? We just keep it in our mind and like chit chat. And we all know that that is a problem. But to be able to fix it, the management had to save themselves and point out that they're gonna fix it. Never, never, we never have the one that has the problem propose the solution they're gonna solve that problem by themselves. So the energy in the pitch day is totally magical, and I couldn't believe it that it could be this great. The all the competitors all like surprised me, shook me a lot that there's a lot of people who have the potentials or the skill set that if I don't held this event, never in my life will understand the potential or see what who they really are and how much they care about our company or our environment. And I'm so proud to until now. I'm still proud thinking back to the event and all the things that we tried to shed all the tears, all all the hard work that we've been done and it's payout better than I expected. A lot better than I expected it to be. And I'm so proud of my team. This is the best team that I have ever had. Because I can really rely on anyone in my team. this summer I was trying to drive them differently, trying to use the style that the style or the method of the guy that I want to be a true leader. I'm trying to give them, I'm trying to picture them what this event is really means. Why do we have to spend our main work time to do this side quest? It's because we didn't do it for ourselves. Because we do it because we see the potential of this event could deliver, not to just ourselves, but to others. That strong will really drive our team. And I try to give everybody the ownership of their work, the full ownership. I'm trying not to micromanagement at all. I'm trying not. There's some that I have to do because the time constraint that I have to complete it in within the day. So some just a few that I have to like do the micromanagement, but almost all the time I just tell them what their work meant to be and give them the most clear decision and let them work. And it always come back like better than I expected. I think it's because we really have a trust in each other. Hmm, that's strange feeling, to be honest. It's kind of strange feeling to have a team that you can rely on. You know that you will never gonna make this happen if you do it alone. I hate to the graphic thing or the PR or talking to the judge. I'm not qualified to do that, or even like contact the venue, booking a calendar. I hate all that. But this team, like we we are the missing pieces for each other, and in the end, combine, we are like super team if we combine. So that's the story that I would like to record it. I learned a lot from this within like 2 months, and after that, I have to like focus on my technical work. It's been really a good time. It's been really a good time, really a good experiences. Is I grow a lot from it, and I gotta remember this. Nó không muốn đâu. Em muốn có giải tổ tôi mày. Chụp chụp này mày. Để cho cái gì đâu à. Ừ, 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 ừ. So that's pretty much I would like to tell you guys, which is just only มูแล้วก็เราเพราะว่าเราฝึกภาษาอังกฤษยังไงล่ะใช่ไหมเนี่ยยิ่งพูดแล้วก็กิดขึ้นอีกแล้วใช่ไหมใช่ไหมใช่ไหมแล้วไม่เธอเราจะมีคนดูหรือเปล่าใช่ไหมอืมทำไปเรื่อยๆokay, so it's 10:30 in the night. I think this is the time. Live streaming for like 1.5 hour. โอ้ผมเพิ่งทำยังไงพามามูไปเดินเล่นแหละ I have to walk my มอมูเนาะมอมูเราเดินเดือด So have a great day. See ya. It's KK, bro. Goodbye.